Alright, welcome back everyone. Here's our progress so far. I think our bookshelf's looking really good today. I would sort of like those to be a little more uniform with the book pages being open, but I'll take that. And let's see, all the bits and bobs in there, I really am pleased with how they turned out. Looks pretty good, and same on this one. I'm not sure about the spacing on this particular set, but that's a minor detail. And once again, I'd like to get, let's see if, as a matter of fact, let me see if I can see two pages here that are, now that the glue's dried, see if I can get them to sort of be more apart. Go down here. It's nice, I guess, trying to get us more pages there, but I don't think it's going to stay. But, like I say, I'm pleased with our results so far. Of course, this little stack of books. I realized after literally 5 minutes ago that I hadn't colored in the sides of the books like I normally do. But I think that'll still be passable as far as, looking sort of like paper. My plan today is to finish making homes for all the books I made the last few days. So I got, I think, 3 bookshelves I'm going to make today. Or 2. No, it's 3. 2 bookshelves and 1 small bookshelf. But yeah, that's our plan. Should be making some good progress. I'm thinking I might actually be accidentally doing most of the work. I think there's some decorations and desks and stuff to build. After this, we're going to get into some furniture and, odds and ends. But it seems like most of the work really does go into the book. Well, and there's some other styles of books to be made where we're making chunks of them rather than individual books. So that'll be an easier thing. But if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy sets like this and build them step by step in real time. Most of the time. I have done some fast forwarding. And so you can see all my successes and failures, and hopefully how I fix any failures that crop up. I upload daily, and I try and keep it a reasonable amount of time. I've been known to get them way too long, in my opinion, but I aim for the 45 minutes to an hour. It seems like that's just where it naturally falls when I make one of these videos. But I think that's all I've got to tell you to start with, so I'm going to grab the pieces for the next bit, and we will get rolling. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you tonight anyway is me cutting this part out. I've already done these 3, but there's a 4th one to do. Basically, I have a hard time getting in there, these tight little corners with the scissors, so I've gone to using the old X-Acto knife. I generally just start off doing the horizontal bits. Then I do the vertical. I don't worry too much about keeping things perfect on the edges because most of this stuff gets folded inside where you don't get to see it anyway. I don't think I've done this one yet. Then I try and connect all the cuts on the diagonals. I usually forget one of these. No, I just missed on that one. Try it again. I've got a bad angle on seeing it. Okay. And then it gets popped out with all its... I didn't do a great job here, but I'm not worried. Like I said, that all that gets folded up in there, so it's not really going to show on the end product. But like I say, I just wanted to do that much of the, gathering pieces. Now I'm going to bring out the rest of these pieces and we will start some assembling. Okay, many pieces in this particular bookshelf. As you can see, I did go ahead and paint the side, colored in with marker the sides. Got some groups of books to build, one more fold-in book, and like I say, the end result tonight is to have a home for all these fine volumes. I'm sure it will smell like a rich mahogany when we're done. But without any further ado, let's start putting some pieces together. So first thing, I'm going to start on this doodad. And it says we are supposed to, maybe I should start on the shelf first, but I'll go ahead and do this. We're supposed to clip the leaves off of this deal. Very stubbornly. Yeah, I think I do want it that way. On that edge there. Okay. And then I will actually got a little divot in the bottom of my cups that I use here. I think this will be ideal for this. I theorize it will be anyway. Supposed to mount our olive branch, whatever that is, into the hole there. It supposedly fits in. Guess not. Okay. Fortunately, I've got the tools for that job too. I think. I got 2 more to go, so I got 2 more spares, I think, if I can't get this to push it down just a little bit, maybe it'll, yep, it goes right in. Cool. Okay. Gently but firmly squish it down. That was a little bit not firmly, not neither gently nor firmly there. Gonna get you in there. Yes, it does. All right. So now I think this will work. Get the old B7000 out for this. I believe be ideal amount of gloopiness. I'm gonna put dab on both sides if I can. Yeah. And you in there. Back there. I don't think that worked. Yeah, maybe. Oh, actually, it might. All right, so yeah. Okay, now gently set you aside and let that glue do its thing. Stay. Okay. Now, so that's the part I was sort of worried about having time to make sets. So now I'm going to go back to building the actual shelves. Then we'll do the books, and then we'll hopefully slap everything together. Like I say, still got all these pieces to work with, so it's got plenty of time for that glue to do its thing. I guess I should probably do this glue too while I'm going. While I'm going to glue in place. Get you creased on those. I think I've got too much stuff going on here for the camera to focus on. Giving it too much to look at. Started. Come back here. And backwards. Last one just got way out of line. They're all pretty out of line, I think. Not my best book page assembly, but oh. That is a good spring. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance. Actually, see if I can't get the glue in there. I've decided down at the bottom of the valley is where I want it to go. So I got the most room to spread out once I start folding it and holding it. Okay. So I'll do that. And I think the clamp clips I was using were a little too strong. Oop. That wasn't important, thank goodness. Not part of today's project. So I'm going to go back to the old binder clips. A good chance to spread the glue. Oop. Hold it, and then while that's doing that, I'm going to grab my book cover. Get you. Maybe. Not cooperating with me. What do we got? Okay, got our book binding maybe ready to go. Pop you back out, and you go. And that's our pages. So, continue to live on the edge. Just keep. I think trying to put the glue on the actual binding might be where I'm getting too much glue in there, so I'm just going to leave it all through there. Pop you back in there. And set you next to our little gold orb over there and let you dry too. Alright. Now, let's build some shelving. Because I'm going to use a super glue on these guys. So I don't have to worry about letting them dry. So let's see. No. You go with this one. This one. Yeah, those go over that one. This one, these are on. Okay. It's sort of a bookshelf set, so there's a wide variety to go around. This one, where does this go? Okay, that goes on the top. Other one, okay. So, similar to yesterday, I say now this one I am going to get the paper out because I got a lot more potential for glue to go everywhere. Okay, so these guys go do a sort of dry fit here, there. Yep. There, there, and force this on the other side. Okay, well, Okay, that doesn't want to cooperate. And this goes in here, down at the bottom. Okay, so that's going to work. Yeah. All right. So let's just get our glue out and get going. Then I'll do this front piece to hopefully sort of bind everything together. A little extra glue on that one, it looks like. And that one. At least. Okay, I'll use the rubber band technique again to sort of side to side hold everything in place. Alright, one down. That was fairly painless. Trying to do a better job of lining up the glue with the hole this time. I noticed I sort of missed on that last one. Ooh. I know we've got another rubber band or two around here. Okay, I see one. Okay. Hold everything in place. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and same up here. I'm sure I'm going to be able to see the top, but I'm going to go ahead and I say just make it uniform anyway. And you. Okay. Everybody in place. Okay, let that glue sort of get going. There's like a central console to build on this one. Excuse me. And let's see here. I think I see it, but let me review. Okay, so top, bottom, middle, yeah, and then a front cuff. Then where are you? Okay, so this is like a cover for the very top. Okay, so that's gonna blend in this one to make it smooth. Okay, I see what they're doing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in. A little bit more now. There we go. Okay, they're not going to cooperate like that. I have to do it by hand. Excellent. I think I'll let that one get a little more solid as well. So I'll just set you up here, out of the way. Check on the status of our little gold globe here. Okay, it appears to be hanging on, so I'm going to let it. Ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, set those up there for when I'm ready for them. And for the B7000, because like I said, we're going to switch over to the super glue for the groups of books. Yeah, so I just grab all four of them and I'll 19 minutes. Okay. I got that. Okay, so wound up. I missed that one a little bit on the dash. Let's see. Okay, so that all Yeah, okay, so these go, sides go in first from what I recall. Whatever. Oh, I don't think I did. Yeah, I missed those. Now, there, up top, wrap you around and tuck you in. Like that, if you're lucky. Okay, so I'm thinking, I wasn't planning on fast forwarding tonight, but I'm thinking this might be a good place to do it if I do. I gotta do 4 of them. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do the bends, and I'll probably fast forward the actual assembly. I'll fast forward the assembly on the last 3 of them. That's what I'll do. Yep. So I'll do one real time, let you see how good or bad it goes, and then move on. I'll remember to actually bend make all the folds this time. Okay. Yeah, that one seems like it's being a little more cooperative, but it's still, it'll work better once the glue gets going. It seems like it's been a while since I've had to do, I hadn't really been, but I think I want to do those sides and save the last flap for last. That way I can get all the sides lined up good. I think that's how I do it, yeah. That seems to be more, yeah, that's... Mm-hmm. Okay. One more. I've already done those. It worked really good. Okay, so like I said, do one here in real time, then I'll just buzz through the rest of them. Of course, my preferred tool of choice, the Gorilla Super Glue. Let's see, so get in place. this one back that way so I got good access to everything. Like I said, that gets a good square. I'm going to do, I think I'll just do one side at a time just to hedge my bets because I'm trying to remember exactly how to do this. So, let's get a good coat on here. Line you up nice and square. A little pressure from the back for just a second's all it takes. I think double it. I got glue on my tweezers evidently. I mean, not the super glue, just leftover residual glue. Okay. Okay. Down together. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Thing over here, got a good coating on it. And alright. Now that we're going, I think I'm going to get greedy and try and do two at once on this one. It's sort of trying to hold its form, so it's a little bit there, a little more, a little more. If you don't drop it, you got a shot at doing this right. Okay, that one's not. That side didn't want to play nice. Now, should just be a matter of popping you in there. There's not, like I said, there's not much pressure you can give on this last fold, but I think I can get close enough down there to get it in. So I think if I just do it, ooh, that's way too much glue. Spread that out a little more. Pick some of it back up, hopefully. And this is the part where you really got to try not to glue yourself to it. Alright. And like that, one volume of books pretty well done. Looking not too shabby. Alright, like I said, now that I've done one of them, I will zip through the rest of them and fast forward so y'all don't have to struggle with that and save us some time. So I'll be right back after I do that. Okay, and just like that, 4 volumes of books. So they don't, I'll be out, they don't look as good as these, so that maybe that's why we did all the individual ones earlier. But I think at a glance, these will work for, you know, the illusion of books. This is really what I thought I'd be making more of than those other ones. But anyway, let's see. That being said, it's time to, let's see, what am I doing next? Keep jumping back and forth like this. I'm going to go ahead and mount our, if I could pick them up, I would mount these pieces on the front of these pieces, guys. So I'll do that right quick, and then it'll be about time to change the battery. So let me, I think I got way too much on that one. On the edge first, and a little bit in the middle. Okay, and so with that one over here for sure, let me get the swivel stick out and sort of a little more. Probably not as important on this one. Matter of fact, why don't I just spread it out a little. Okay, so pop you on there. You on there. It's pretty good fit on that one, as well as that one. Okay, maybe gently run a squeegee over it just to make sure. I don't think there's going to be any issues with this. Oh, except I just knocked that. Don't push down on that part, because especially if it's not dry, which it evidently wasn't. But I think it's dry enough. So let me go swap the batteries, and we will wrap this piece up. Okay, freshly batteried. We got you. Oh, I forgot about finishing this guy up too. So let's do that. I'm very tempted. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna, let's see how I may regret this, but I'm gonna go back to the super glue. Just gonna, yes, stay up. Get the corners, I think. And just drop you on, line you up, and then press down. And 2 more seconds. Okay. And then this, like I said, this is our top. So it goes on there to sort of double everything up. And what? I'm feeling the super glue. Just do dabs in there. Line you up side to side, front to back. And pressure. There. Almost did pressure all the way down. Probably would have crushed it. Okay. And then, oh yeah, as y'all may have noticed, I started to use the pliers on these because it seems like you get a better, firmer pressure with these on that first one where you got access to it. But okay, so there's that one done. Now let's see. Where am I going? What am I doing? Who am I doing with? Who am I doing it with? Okay. These guys. Go back to you. Okay, take our rubber bands off. Okay. And basically, these guys just that's the end result is gonna be, but you know, obviously glued in place. So I am gonna do the B7000 for this because get a little, you know, maneuverability there. So just reasonable glob. And then do the swizzle stick. Spread it out. And just pick a couple and drop them in. Make sure your foot's not sticking out the back. If I had piece of cardboard right here. Just make sure you're got clearance there, or not clearance, but you know, flushness. And one more time with this batch. Just a reasonable glob, reasonable glob. Swizzle it. Drop you. And you. Make sure you're good. Okay. Now we're ready for this one. So I need this, a little golden orb dealio, and various books, and the one from earlier tonight. Let's see, this is actually goes in with the binding showing, I think. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's another one. So let me make sure these pages get popping apart as much as I can. I thought I was going to. Okay, so that's giving us some, yeah, that sort of suits me. Okay, so what goes where here on who? Okay, so this one, these two on the bottom shelf, this is up top, and this guy goes in the middle, or the second shelf, and this goes on top of that, with that next to it. Okay. So, couple of globs down there. I've started putting it on the computer, but I forgot to see how long my last section was. I'm not sure if I need to keep going tonight or not. But I will definitely finish this one, but I'm just sort of... Okay, so that go in there. This stack goes in here. Like that. And getting harder to show the... Ooh, I can get that piece of cardboard back out and it'll hold them in place. This guy goes on here. That's what we got so far. I need to level them out and push them back against the back wall. Plenty of excess glue on there. Now this is supposed to sort of sit on the... It's supposed to be on at an angle in there. So let's go along this edge and get the tweezers out and hopefully gently set this in place where it'll stay. Yeah, something like so. Okay. Then on top, that guy is supposed to go up there. And the other one's going to go over here. There you go. It's sort of angling that way. And likewise, this is sort of that way. Maybe not hanging off that much, but yes. Okay. Like I said, I'm more worried about the back than I am the front, because I think I'm going to have room in front of it. I'm going to make sure it can be pushed against the back wall if that's where it's going to end up. And I'm not sure. Let me check right quick. Yep, I was bet we actually are going to glue these guys onto either side here. So we'll get to that. But first thing first, our little globe goes on top of this book. So nice glob on there. I think I want it to be, showing like that. So I'm going to do. It works. Okay, I think definitely need to give that one a few minutes to set up before I try and start maneuvering it around to get the side pieces glued on. So I'm going to gently set you up here. Take my side pieces like right next to it and get out my next bit. I say I want to get at least 2 shelves done. Okay, so I think this one will go much faster because there's far less like construction to go with it. There's no more extra books, just the one folder, one folding guy. All these just okay. So, and this is the one. Yeah, it actually stays. I don't know why we're doing the folding guy because it's going pages in. We're just seeing the binding on the outside. Okay. Let's see here. So we'll start with you. These guys go here, here. It's down the middle. It's on the bottom. And then we stick the sides on. There's no tabs for the sides, so let's just have to make them. And then this is our front, obviously. Okay. Move you all up a little bit so I can try. I know I don't do a great job of it. I really do try and think to put this thing in the center. Okay, so bead there, a couple of dabs on either side. Bead here. I think I'm going to miss having the slots on the side to tie everything together because that does seem to make things much easier. Especially doesn't really help to drop the side of it into the glue either. And the bottom. Okay. And oops. What? I'll go ahead and hit the top too on this. See if I can't use it to tie those bottom 2 shelves together. Pop you down through there. too worried about that glue on the outside because, like I said, we got the cover to go on top. Actually, is this wider? I think if I'm quick, I'll put this on and slap the sides on, and that should hold everything square. So that's my hope anyway. So let's bead through there and so I can get these guys nice. You on, lined up, and nope, that did not work. I just knocked that down. Now knocking it out. Okay. Okay, so make sure you get it like that because you got something underneath it. Then drop, drop, drop. Side. Okay, that fell off the other side. I'm not sure. Back on. Yep, okay. That was a bad plan, but let's see if I can salvage it now. Okay. Maybe. Okay. I think that's salvaged. But I'm going to just slide that whole apparatus out of the way while I fold the book on the side. And maybe it'll be solid enough to handle. Yeah, oh, that's what I've got another gnat in here. I don't know why they like this room so much. I'm gonna do my folding book, then I'll glue the other shelves together and then come back to do this. Because that's just a matter of putting these guys and that thing in the shelf. Yeah. So this should be reasonably painless. Famous last words, as always. Guess I'll set you over there. And then I'm starting to get the hang of this too. I think. Like I said, these pages aren't even showing, so I don't really have to make these perfect. I actually lined up some of the better, of course. Okay. I'm actually going to make this one, try and make it a little bit wider back here. Because like I say, this is what's actually showing the book bindings, was that going to be showing on the, it's all said and done. So much so, I think I'm not even going to glue these together because I want them to be expanding as much as I can. Like I say, I want that to be fairly visible, so I think I'm just going to stick that in there like that. Not even, like I say, not even worry, like I say, I'm not seeing the pages. I don't see any need to stick them together. Okay, you're seeing my plan in real time, and you can benefit from it no matter how it goes. Okay, so you pop y'all in there. Move here around a little bit. Clip on this side to make sure I don't, like I say, I want to make sure I leave this nice and thick on the binding. Let you dry. Stick you over there. And I'll use this end of my paper. And hopefully these are stable enough now. Like I say, we're just gluing these guys together like this. Basically like a TV stand almost. Okay, so now I still want to stick with the B7000 just for the adjustability. So I'm going to go on here, just a really good glob, sort of trying. I'm just going to use the nozzle to move it around a little bit. Same one here. Oh. Ease y'all together. Alright. Seems to be, I say, it's as square as this cardboard is, which notably, probably not that square, but there we go. I'll set you aside so that glue can do its thing. And now's the part where I'm going to be getting greedy with this. Okay, I think this is stable enough to work on. So, where's my picture? I'm going to make sure I get this. Okay, we got this guy goes up on the top shelf, and these two are just sitting down in these bottom sections. So, glob in there, glob in there. You know what? Glob on the back too. Why not? Do they have? It's like. I think I did that one upside down too now. That's good. It looks like it's more even the other way. So. And this one. There. Okay. And likewise, I'll just put a glob back there in the corner maybe. I'm hitting it with that. What do they say? You didn't go where you're supposed to go. You are stuck to something up there. Okay. Oh, residual glue there. Okay. Squish you down into the. Alright. Now, this one. So this is just supposed to slide in there. Okay, which way is right side up? Yeah, there. Yep, History of Magic. Okay, so I'm just going to put a fair bit of glue there and along the back. Just hopefully ease you in there where you'll stick. And that, I've got one more to do, but I think that's long enough today. So I'm going to call it quits there. Can't bring the other piece out because it's still, you know, that big. I don't want to move it around too much yet. But I'll show you the other ones from yesterday. These are safe. Like I say, we're going to have a lot of bookshelves done by today. So, but tomorrow we should be able to get into some actual like furniture, and I've seen a few cool pieces that I'm looking forward to building and see how they turn out. So that'll be cool to see. But like I say, I think we're winding down on the actual sets of books. like I said yesterday, there's a few strays here and there, but I think we're pretty much wrapping the actual books up. We've got some like cut out books to do like that. Those should be fairly straightforward. But anyways, folks, that's enough for tonight. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.